Hi students, today I am going to discuss about 8th standard science subject lesson 3 light. Today let us see the new topic laws of reflection. Laws of reflection. Before the topic, what do you mean by reflection? A ray of light falling on your body having a shiny, polished or smooth surface alone is bounced back. This bouncing back of light rays as they fall on the smooth, shiny and polished surface is called reflection. Once again, reflection means the bouncing back of light rays as they fall on smooth, shiny and polished surface. That is known as reflection. The reflection involves in two rays. First one incident ray, second one reflected ray. First one incident ray, then second one reflected ray. What do you mean by incident ray? The incident ray is a light ray in a medium falling on the shiny surface on a reflecting body. After falling on the surface, this ray return into the same medium. So this ray is called as reflected ray. This is the reflection of light. Reflection of light rays. In this ray is the incident ray. This is the incident ray. It is a letter denoted small I. In this ray is passed through the any other smooth or polished surface, then reflecting the surface. That is known as reflected ray small r. Okay. This is the incident ray. This is the reflected ray. In the center is the perpendicular line. This line is called as normal. This line is called as normal. Okay. This is a incident ray. This line is a reflected ray. Letter denoted small r. This perpendicular line is called as normal. Okay. Okay. The relation between the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal is given as the laws of reflection. Okay students, once again, laws of reflection means the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal is given as the laws of reflection. The first one, they have 2 points about the laws of reflection. The first one, the incident ray and the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. The incident ray and the reflected ray and the normal all lie in the same plane. This is the first point. Second point, in the incident ray, it gives the one angle, then angle of I. Then reflected ray is the angle small r. So second point is the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So the angle of incidence and the angle of reflections are always equal.
The laws of reflection. The first one, angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Then second point, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal are all in the same plane. Once again, The first one, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Second one, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal all lie in the same plane. Next, types of reflection. The amount of reflection of light depends on the nature of the reflecting surface of the body. Based on the nature of the surface, reflection can be classified into two types. First one, regular reflection and irregular reflection. Regular reflection: when a beam of light falls on a smooth surface, it gets reflected. After reflection, the reflected rays will be parallel to each other. Here, the angle of incidence and the angle of reflection of each ray will be equal. This reflection is called regular reflection or specular reflection. For example, reflection of light by the plane mirror and reflection of light from a surface of still water. Next one, irregular reflection. When light falls on the surface, the light rays are reflected at different angles. When light rays falls on a surface, the light rays are reflected at different angles. In this case, the angle of incidence and the angle of reflection are not equal. This is called as irregular reflection or diffused reflection. For example, reflection of light from a wall. This is the example of irregular reflection. Next one, multiple reflection. The image formed by one mirror acts as an object for the other mirror. The image formed by the first mirror acts as an object for the second mirror, and the image formed by the second mirror acts as an object for the first mirror. Thus, we have three images of a single body. This is known as multiple reflection. In this type of reflection can be seen in showroom and saloons. The number of images formed depends on the angle of inclinations of the mirrors. If the angle between the two mirrors is a factor of 360 degree, then the total number of reflection is infinite. If theta is the angle of inclination of the plane mirrors, the number of images formed is equal to 360 degree by theta minus 1. The number of images formed is equal to 360 degree by theta minus 1. As you decrease this angle, the number of images formed increases. When they are parallel to each other, the number of images formed becomes infinite. I do one problem. If two plane mirrors are inclined to each other at an angle of 90 degree, find the number of images formed. The solution: the angle of inclinations is equal to 90 degree. Number of images formed is equal to 360 degree by theta minus 1. It's a formula: 360 degree by theta minus 1 is equal to 360 degree by 90 degree minus 1 is equal to 4 minus 1. The answer is 3. Students, today's topic, laws of reflection. Two types of reflection, irregular reflections and regular reflection, and third one, multiple reflection. I hope all are understood today's topic. Thank you for listening, students.